Yes, nation A would generally be considered a proxy in this scenario. In geopolitical terms, a proxy refers to a country or group that acts on behalf of or in the interests of another more powerful nation, usually in conflict, diplomacy, or influence operations. If nation on uses nation A to do its heavy lifting, for example, in military operations, political influence, economic sanctions, or covert actions, then nation A is acting as a proxy for nation A, especially if it's carrying out actions that serve nation I's strategic goals rather than its own. Yes, absolutely. If nation A undertakes an act of war, such as launching military operations, without a formal declaration of war or legislative approval, e.g., from Congress, there can be serious legal, political, and diplomatic implications for both Nation A and Nation Y, the orchestrating power. For Nation A, the proxy: 1. Domestic legal violation. Acting without congressional authorization could violate its own constitutional or legal framework, especially if its system requires legislative approval for acts of war, as in the U.S. Constitution, Article 1, Section 8. May face internal legal challenges, public backlash, or political destabilization. 2. International law violation could be in breach of the UN Charter, which prohibits the use of force against the territorial integrity or political independence of another state without Security Council authorization or self defense justification. May be accused of aggression, war crimes, or violations of sovereignty by the international community. 3. Reputational damage, perceived as a puppet or instrument of foreign interests, undermining its legitimacy. Risk of isolation or sanctions from the global community. For Nation I, the influencer: 1. Plausible deniability loss. If it's revealed that Nation I orchestrated or encouraged the actions, it loses cover and may be seen as the true aggressor, subject to condemnation, sanctions, or retaliation, diplomatic or military. 2. Violation of international law. Encouraging or using another nation to violate the sovereignty of a third country could make Nation I complicit in illegal use of force, potentially accountable under international humanitarian law, IHL, or the Rome Statute if crimes against humanity or war crimes result. 3. Destabilization risks could provoke unintended escalation or retaliation. Risk of proxy blowback, where Nation A or the conflict spirals beyond control.